I'm going to tell you the 5 most important inspections you should do when you're buying a house. Hang tight, the Real Estate Minute Show is going to start in 1 sec. Hey everybody, welcome into another episode. I am feeling cocky today. One of my daughters, if you don't know, goes to the University of South Carolina. That's a Gamecock, which is like when I got used to the school and to the actual word Gamecock. It's actually a fighting rooster or something like that. Like there's roosters out there that go crazy and bite your face off. So I'm feeling cocky today. And I also got the other one with the Oregon Ducks. Beside the point. Let's put college and kids aside for a second. You're buying a house and you want to know what kind of inspection should I do. Some people rely upon their agent to just say, hey, what inspection should I do? And they just listen to them. But I want to give you a little bit more ammunition than that, okay? Your agent will likely tell you the right inspections that they recommend you do. It's up to you entirely. There's 5 that we always recommend that our buyers do. The first one is a general inspection. That's number 1. That's the group that comes in, looks at the whole house. General is in the term, which means that it's not specific on any one system or not. They're going to tell you the age of the HVAC system, the air conditioning system. They're going to kind of look at the roof, but not really. But they're going to tell you how it is if they see any damage or anything and all that. They're going to tell you general inspection about the condition of the house and what's wrong and what's right with it. The second one we recommend is to get even deeper is the sewer line inspection. These are guys that go out in the front and they feed the camera line all the way out to the city line and into the house, and they tell you if there's any cracks in the pipes, roots in the pipes, things that need to be cleared out. Okay, really important in certain areas of the country, especially if there's a lot of big trees around the house. It's important to have a sewer line inspection. The third, is a roof inspection. We always recommend, unless it's a brand new house, and even if it is a brand new house, a lot of times we still recommend having an actual roofing contractor come out to check out the house. Now, there's different kinds of, the more specialized inspections you get, there's different kinds of those kind of inspectors that exist. For instance, and just to be aware, a roofing inspector, you can just call a contractor out, and he's likely to find a lot more damage to the roof because he wants to sell you a roof. Sometimes you can find an inspector that is just a roof inspector to give you a report, but doesn't actually do the work, and it's a bit more unbiased. So just keep that in the back of your mind. The fourth one, if it has a pool, is a pool inspector. An actual pool company, not just the general inspector who's going to tell you some things wrong or if the heater's working or if a pump looks old, but a pool inspector will actually come out and actually look at it. They'll look at the coping around the pool. They'll look at if the light's out, the pump filled, all this stuff, okay, if it's up to code or not. Very important if you have a pool, because pool work can be super expensive, okay? The last one, if you're different parts of the country, but we recommend it for sure in California, is a termite. That's number 5, a termite inspection. Generally, termite inspections also are not just for termites. They're for other pests, wood-destroying pests, as well as wood rot and water damage. A lot of times that's included in there. They will point that out as part of the report, as well as any sort of termite issue. So those are the 5 again: a general inspector, a sewer line inspector, a roof inspector, a pool inspector if you have a pool, and a termite inspection. Those are the 5 big bad boys. Depending on the size of the house, on average, that's going to cost you $1,000 to $1,200. That's just what it costs. But that $1,000 or $1,200 can save you $10,000 to $12,000 later down the road if you eventually all of a sudden you buy the house and the pool crack is so large that the water just goes into the ground. It doesn't happen often, but I want you to be aware of it because it's very, very costly. Hope that's helpful, and we will see you next week on the Real Estate Minute Show. Thanks for tuning in again today.